Well, good afternoon everyone, and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now today we're just going to have a look at cymbidiums. I have about 7 or 8 of these, and I haven't been bothering much with them, but it's time of the year when they need looking at, because come winter they'll be in the blooming season, and these can can be in full bloom in the depths of winter. I think I've been keeping these a little bit too soggy outside because our weather's been awful, and by keeping them too soggy then you prevent them blooming. So I'm going to bring them inside now because the rain looks like it's here for a few days yet. So I'll bring them inside, and if the weather takes up I'll put them back outside, because on the weather forecast it says we're going to have the warmest September and October on record. So that's good, it'll cut down on the electric bills, won't it? Anyhow, we'll just have a look at the cymbidiums. We'll have a look at this one, and this I'm going to repot, because there are some back bulbs at the back. I don't know how many back bulbs there are. There are probably 4 or 5 pseudobulbs and 4 or 5 back bulbs, but some of these back bulbs want taking out and repotting on their own, so we can make new plants out of them. Well, we'll take this out of its spot if we can, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pseudobulbs, 6 pseudobulbs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back bulbs. So we'll have a good repot on this one. That's if we can get it out of the pot. I might have to saw it out. You know what, they're like these things. But I don't want to break the pot. Oof. Hard as iron. This is root bound as well, so it looks like I might have to cut the pot to get this one out. You see, this plant here has grown this, and this is pushing the pot that way, so it looks like it'll have to be cut. So I shall do that now. I've got the secateurs. I think I'll need it to cut this, and if these don't work then I'll have to get the saw out again and do it. Oh. Anyhow, I'll cut this off with the secateurs. It might take me a bit. And you don't want to watch me just chipping away all the time, so I'll show you when I've cut it all. Well, there you can see where I've cut right down the pot, so we'll open the pot up now and see what it's like inside. Wow, it's been out in the rain all this time, and it feels quite dry. So it's come out of the pot now. Oh, there we are. Plenty of roots. So we'll just clean it up and see what we can do with it. I think this has been in the pot just a little too long. Probably 2 or 3 years too long. And I would recommend getting these repotted every 2 years, then you don't get to this state. Everything is absolutely rock hard. It's going to take me ages to clean this one up, and I'm not going to enjoy this one little bit because it's full of roots, and the bark I've used here is a little too small, so that don't make it any easier. What they require, cymbidiums, is a large bark which gives you an open mix, which allows for the free flow of water through the pot, and also it allows a lot of air in as well, which it needs. This hasn't been too good, but I don't know how long it's going to take me to do this, but wow, it's going to take me quite some time. Anyhow, these things have to be done if you want some nice blooms, so I'll carry on with it and come back. Well, I'm probably about a third way through of doing this, and I do notice that I have put some large bark in it. Okay. Quite big chunks somehow, and none of them can break. So I'm going to use those again. But I shall continue doing this. You've got to be a bit rough with the roots, and hopefully, well, they're quite tough roots as well. So we'll carry on with this, separating the roots and trying to make a good plant out of it. We'll have to get these big chunks of bark out before I can. Dear. Give it a good squeeze, see if we can loosen any. Oh, don't be frightened, you might break one or two roots, but I should be okay. There we are. It's like getting a piece out one at a time. See, there's other big pieces here. So we'll continue to do this, and once again, I'll come back to you later. I've done as much as I can of this there's the roots. Absolutely oodles of them. All hard as well. So I think this would be best just put up in a big pot and left to do its own thing, like I said. It's not a job for me, I'm not used to it, so I don't want to spoil it. And it bloomed last year, this. It is a hybrid, it's nothing special. So what I think I'll do, I'll just take the dead leaves off and repot it. This is a large pot I'm going to put it into, and it'll have to just stay there until probably I'm no longer anymore. So we'll just put these large pieces of bark back in, or anything just on the bottom. We'll just shove it all back in and put some new bark on the other, some new bark by the roots. Not putting any growth stones in it, I'm just leaving it as it is, because I have years ago opened these and found out there's no compost in, just roots. All the compost had gone, and if you get it like that, then you have to use a big saw to saw the plant up. Yep, that's about the right depth, and it doesn't look too bad in that big pot. Now this bark is a mixture of everything. There's everything you can name in here, and I'll just top up with that. I just hope I have enough for you. Well, there's the plant all potted up, and it'll probably be in there for the next 5 years, because I don't fancy taking it out and doing it all over again. So we'll just see how it goes, and in 5 years' time it might have filled the whole pot and be a beautiful plant. But we'll just have to wait and see. So until then, not the next 5 years that is, thank you for watching, thanks to all my subscribers, and until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye.